Hello, everybody. Welcome to Stories of Faith. This is a little bit of a different atmosphere than the other videos. And I would like to welcome with me Caleb Williamson, who is a Bloomsburg student studying secondary education. Today is Caleb's last day working with me. And I would just like to ask Caleb a couple questions. First of all, Caleb, I know that your mom and your dad, they brought you up knowing the Lord, they brought you up understanding who God was. But I think my question to you is, when did you actually start to have a relationship with God? Did something happen in your life, or did you just start learning more and become acquainted with Him that way? Tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. I never really questioned it probably until early high school. Before then, it just was a thing that I did. I went to church on Sundays, and I had really never questioned anything above that. And then start to grow up, and I got to high school, and you start to question your beliefs. Your friends and the people around you believe different things. And I was really back and forth with it. For most of high school, I would try and pray, but I didn't really feel much. But when I seriously got into it was my freshman year of college. Pretty much my whole life I knew I wanted to play football, and that's what I went for. And it ended up not working out, and I kind of lost love for it. But I met a very important person, my football coach, and he was very, very religious. He came from a religious family, and he's the one that really taught me kind of what it meant to be a Christian and how to actually serve the Lord. And I was going through a very difficult time my freshman year, especially first semester. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was struggling with anxiety and depression, and he really walked me through a lot. And that's when I started to notice changes in my life. And he's one of the people that taught me that fruit matters, and when you serve the Lord correctly, you should see differences and changes in your life, and I did. And I learned a lot, and that's when I really started to incorporate the Lord into my life, and it's definitely...
Okay, so you're 19 years old, and it is safe to say that you are a young man. So what does it mean to you to be a man in Christ?
One of the lessons that always stuck with me is from the same coach. And he said the world tells young men 3 lies, and it's, number 1, there's 3 things that give you importance as a man according to the world, and it's your financial success, how well you do with the ladies, and your athletic ability. And in the Lord's eyes, none of those actually give you any worth at all. And it's really your relationship with others and serving something bigger than yourself, such as others and the Lord. And those are the 2 things that give you meaning as a man. And those are the things you should be striving towards, not the things that the world and our culture tells you to strive for. And that was probably the biggest lesson I learned.
That's great advice. Last but not least, I think I would like to know, after spending a summer with you, how are you going to take the Lord back to school with you?
Well, I'm already in a Bible study at Bloomsburg, and I started doing that last semester. And I had a really good experience with that. And a few people come up to me and told me that I've made a difference to them. It means a lot when that happens. So I'm definitely going to continue to do that.